She's quite impressive. We are very happy to have her, so welcome me and joining Dee Dee.
The first thing I want to do is do that brief overview. Before I do, can I ask you all just to take a collective inhale and an exhale, and close your eyes. I'm going to ask you a series of questions with your eyes closed. They're yes or no questions. They're really, really easy. And if someone pops into your mind as I ask these questions, just visualize that person. Send them a little love, but just visualize them. Do you know anyone who has a food allergy? Do you know anyone with a food sensitivity or intolerance? Somebody with celiac disease, somebody with diabetes, somebody with a heart issue that may not be able to eat certain foods based on their medication, leaky gut syndrome, GERDs, gastroesophageal reflux disease, kidney issues, diverticulitis, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease. Now, if you've thought of someone and have someone in your head, would you please rise? You can open your eyes. It's hard to get dizzy when you stand up with your eyes closed. We don't need an ambulance coming in here today. That's 100% of the room. Now, I know we're a small room, but that's 100% of the room. That's someone in your mind. Everybody has a someone. You guys can go ahead and sit down. Thank you, babe. For you. But everybody has a someone. Everybody's someone is important. And so as event planners, we need to remember that all of the people coming to the event, that's someone. There's someone to somebody. And we need to make sure that we are creating that safe space at the table so that they can come to the event and have a good time, because everybody deserves to have a safe seat at the table, wherever that table may be, at home, at work, in a restaurant, at an event. We want to make sure they're safe. Yes? Yes? Yes. Do we want to make sure they're included? Yes. At work? Yes. At home? Yes. At events? Yes. At celebrations? Yes. At gatherings? Yes. You guys are great. You can know all the right answers, 8++ for all of you. So super important that we are being mindful of our patrons, of our vendors, of our speakers, of our presenters, of our film, of our sound, of our everybody involved in the process, because going to the hospital is a bad day. We don't want anybody to have a bad day. Yeah, we're going to start with you. Read me the number 9, please. There are 9 foods that are responsible for 90% of all allergic reactions, and that's what the U.S. government focuses on. That's what we label or required to label on food. Would you throw that ball to somebody else? And that's why we can't focus on all of them, because there are over 170 foods that are known to cause food allergic reaction. We'll talk about 9, but then there are 161 plus more that we just don't have time for today. All right, I need you to throw that ball to somebody else. So all of those things that we talked about before, here goes my professional career. So as we are planning our events, keep in mind, 1 in 4 of your people has a serious food issue that could really cause them to be sick or die, and death is bad. 25% of first reactions occur outside of the home. So where are they occurring? Conferences. Restaurants. Somebody's home. But restaurants and conferences in the workplace, absolutely, that's where they're happening. And I have a lot of fun at those events. And that's what we want as event planners. We want everyone to feel like they have a safe seat at the table. Do we not? We want them to have a safe seat at the table. Oh, that makes me feel so good. I know we're small, but we can be mighty. When you talk to everybody at the venue, you make sure they know what the laws are, because again, we have a duty of care, and we want to make sure that everyone has a safe seat at the table. I didn't even have to cue you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Okay, at this time, I'm going to throw some markers out. I hope you're better catchers than I am. And I want you to come up and I want you to write something on that whiteboard.
You said one thing, right?
I said write something. Registration, streamlining registration, buffets. Buffets, we'll get back to them. They're a little dangerous right now, or it might be perceived as dangerous. Can I write one? You know, some of us didn't have enough coffee. Yeah. No, it's because we overthink everything, y'all. We overthink. Well, what does she want? What is she looking for? Maybe I'll write a pair. I'll get it all right if I write a lot. And these were all great things. This shows me that you paid attention. You're you're thinking about things, and that's a good thing. I don't mean to make fun of anybody. But the point is we do overthink. We get in our heads and we overthink things. So I have this and this and this, and I know you are awesome, and I'm sure we can come to an understanding on how we can accommodate these people so that they all have what?
A safe seat at the table.
So if we can do all of these things, if we can control what we know, learn what we don't, share what we do, if we can make sure we're asking the right questions about what is served and streamlining that registration process, y'all, that's going to be huge for you. If you can streamline that, you've really conquered. You're about 50% there. And then you control your words, your actions, and how you're relating to others. You've got this. You've really got it.